Most people in tech are stuck in a loop. Learn a tool, apply it. Learn a framework, deploy it. Repeat. But tools change fast. And the people who just follow tools, they get replaced by them. The real leverage today isn't in knowing how to use a tool, it's in knowing how to design systems, how to think like an architect. And not just of technology, of your time, your energy, your career. This video is for anyone who's ever felt like they're running in place while tech speeds past them. If you're a developer, sysadmin, cloud engineer, or even just tech curious, this is your blueprint to shift from execution to design. Because the future doesn't belong to the people who know what buttons to press. It belongs to the ones who know why the machine exists in the first place. Let's talk about the path from technician to architect. Being a technician isn't a downgrade, it's where almost all of us begin. You write the code, you configure the infra, you debug that weird late night issue that nobody wants to touch. Technicians are the engine room of the digital world, but there's a trade-off that most people never talk about. Technicians solve problems, but they don't always choose which problems get solved. You get a ticket, a task, a request. You jump in, you troubleshoot, you patch it, ship it, move on. It's a constant stream of execution, but very little space for vision. You're looking through a microscope, and everything else outside that lens feels like someone else's job. The irony is most of us got into tech because we're curious. We want to build cool stuff, automate pain away, make systems smarter. But somewhere along the way, we got caught in the tool loop. New tech drops, you learn the basics, you ship something. Then something newer drops, and you do the same thing all over again. You're always behind, always catching up. And deep down you're wondering, am I falling behind? Do I even know what I'm doing anymore? Let me tell you something most senior engineers won't say out loud. They feel that too. Because the system isn't designed to make you feel confident, it's designed to keep you consuming. Here's the unlock. If you're only reacting, you're not designing. If you're only implementing, you're not architecting. In the first shift, it's not a cert, it's not a course, it's realizing you can step out of that loop. Start asking better questions. That's where the real shift begins. So what does it mean to think like an architect? It means stepping back, seeing the whole system. Not just the script, but the flow. Not just the input, but the intention. Architects ask different questions, not how do I build this, but what are we actually trying to solve? They zoom out, they look for bottlenecks, patterns, trade-offs. They think in systems. This isn't just about cloud architecture or choosing the right service. It's about understanding how each decision ripples through performance, cost, maintainability, and even team energy. An architect doesn't chase every new tool. They build mental models that last longer than trends. They know Kubernetes might be powerful, but simplicity might be more powerful. Architecture is the art of restraint, knowing when to say no, when to optimize for clarity, not cleverness. And you don't need to wait for a title change to start thinking like this. You can be a junior dev with an architect's lens. So how do you become an architect when your job title says something else? Start with the mindset shift. Stop thinking like a tool user. Start thinking like a system designer. Begin asking higher leverage questions. What are the constraints? What breaks at scale? Where's the real bottleneck? Here are 5 shifts that help bridge that gap. From what tool should I use to what problem am I solving? From how fast can I build this to how long will it last? From how do I fix this bug to why does this bug keep happening? From what's best practice to what's best for this context. From how do I look smart to how do I make this simple? This is the invisible work. It's what separates implementers from architects. You don't need more tools, you need better thinking. If you've made it this far, something's already shifting. You're not just a technician, you're a systems builder, a pattern recognizer, a future architect. The world doesn't need more tool experts. It needs people who can design for complexity without getting lost in it. This isn't about chasing titles, it's about reclaiming your agency. When you shift your perspective, your work stops feeling like random tasks and starts becoming your body of design. You don't need permission to start, you just need the courage to zoom out. So next time you get a ticket, a bug, or a new framework to learn, ask, what's the system here? Where's the leverage point? If this hit something real for you, drop a comment. Let me know where you are in the journey, or just say I'm stepping out of the loop. And if you're building for the long game, subscribe. We're not just learning tools, we're rewriting how we build.